how to properly set up your e-commerce business. For example, selling on eBay, selling on Amazon, how to register your business properly with HMRC. I will explain, shall you open a private account or a business account? Which one is going to be better? And when it comes to HMRC, how you can register your business with HMRC. Either going for a limited company is going to be a better option, or registering as a sole trader is going to be a better option as well. I will explain you what your tax responsibilities are going to be, what your bookkeeping responsibilities are going to be, how much tax you're going to pay at the end of the day, and what will be the better option for you. Either you go for a QuickBooks, you go for Osome, or you go for Sage. What will be the most cost effective way, and on the top of that, which will save you a lot of time. So this video is going to be really useful. All the things which I'm going to mention, the link for them will be inside the description. So let's get started. This video is sponsored by Osome. Osome is market leading accounting and bookkeeping solution specially designed for e-commerce sellers. So if you're somebody who is looking to start a business, or you are already selling on eBay and Amazon, Osome is a way to go. You can get started with little as £50. You can get all the business registration done. You can understand all your tax responsibilities, each and everything. And on the top of that, you will get 3 months of free accounting, which is sufficient time for you to actually decide which package to go for depending on your revenue. You can start all this with a free consultation call. I will leave the link for them inside the description. Make sure you check it out. Let's get started with the video. So most of people ask me about opening a private account and a business account. So let me tell you in a very short and quick way. It all depends on your intention. If your intention is to actually buy something and resell it and make a profit on that particular thing, you need a business account, because this is going to be business, regardless how many of them you are going to buy, and regardless of the condition of that particular item. Either it's a new one or it's an old one as well. But if your intention is to buy something, is to use it for yourself first. So for example, I have this particular remote right here. I'm using it right now. I didn't buy it to resell it and make profit on it at the first place. If later down in the line, if I decide I no longer need this particular remote and I sell it on eBay and Amazon, this is not considered as a business transaction. It's considered more like a private transactions. So if you are somebody who is just looking to get rid of the stuff which is just lying around inside your house, for that one, you can go for a private account. If you're somebody who is buying the stuff on a regular basis, regardless of the scale as well, either it's a one item or multiple items, you're gonna need a business account. A lot of people ask me, can they get started with a private account and then later down in the line, they can upgrade into a business account and they can get registered with HMRC? That's not how it works. HMRC have nothing to do with either you are selling through a private account, either you are selling through a business account. What they want to do, as soon you start trading and your attention is to run a business and make profit out of it, you technically have to register as a sole trader or as a limited company. Now let's talk about registering between a sole trader and a limited company. There are a couple of differences between going as a sole trader or registering a limited company, but I think at the end of the day, the most tax friendly and the cost effective option is to go for a limited company. I'm going to explain you pros and cons. I'm going to tell you how the tax is going to work in both as a sole trader or as a limited company as well. So you will be able to make a better decision for yourself. As a sole trader, all the liabilities are going to be on you, because you as a person is a business. In order for you to register as a sole trader, you just call HMRC, tell them you are selling on eBay and Amazon, and they will give you a number called unique tax reference number, which called UTR number. At the end of the financial year, you will send your self-assessment back to HMRC, and on that one, you will pay income tax and you will pay national insurance number. And the rate for that, it's just like once you are working somewhere, you will pay national insurance number and you will pay tax as well. So if you are working and you are a sole trader, then your income will be combined together and then you will pay tax on the top of that. Normally, once you are working somewhere, the tax is deducted every single month. But if you are a sole trader on the side, then you will have to send your self-assessment, and then you pay the amount at the end of the financial year. And this is how it's going to work as a sole trader. If you are a limited company considered as a separate entity. But if you take loan under your limited company, then it's the limited company who the bank gonna come after. Your limited company is going to be bankrupt at the end of the day. So you reduce a lot of liabilities by registering a limited company. As a limited company, you will pay corporation tax, which is around 19% this year. And in order for you to take money out of the limited company, a lot of people pay themselves a salary. So as a director, you can pay yourself a salary up until 12,600, which is your personal allowance, and you don't pay any tax on that one. At the over that one, you will have to take out the money in the terms of dividends. So dividends normally have a different percentage. I will leave the link for that inside the description. You can get more information. So limited company, you are reducing your liabilities, and on the top of that, it's going to be more kind of tax friendly, where you will be able to save some money in the terms of tax. Also, on the top of that, you have a more potential to scale your business. Normally, tomorrow, if you decide you're going to sell your store, you're going to sell your business, limited company is going to be the better option for you to sell that. And also, it's going to be the better option for you to hire more people, pay them a salary. You have more potential to scale the business if you are a limited company. So now let's talk about VAT. VAT have a particular threshold, which is 85,000 for 12 months. There is a lot of confusion among people, and I get this question a lot of time. A lot of people ask me, I'm going to be importing something from China. I'm going to be buying from overseas. I don't have a VAT number, so I can't really do it. That's wrong. That import VAT you are paying as a consumer. Like we pay that VAT every single day. You buy something from us, you pay VAT. But that doesn't mean you have to have a VAT number in order for you to pay that VAT. It's a VAT as a consumer. So in order for you to pay VAT, and once you are actually legally responsible to get registered and charge VAT to your customer and pass that VAT to HMRC, there is a threshold which is 85,000. So if your 12-month sales go over 85,000, this is when you need to register for the VAT number. Normally, if your sale is under 85,000 for 12-month period of time, you don't need to have a VAT registration number. Now let's talk about how you're going to manage each and everything. First of all, there are many options in the market. For example, Sage, there is QuickBooks, there is Xero, there is Osome. I have used the QuickBooks in the past. I have used the Xero in the past as well. And to be honest with you, the problem with them, there is no human help. There are a lot of questions that you're going to have around, especially if you're a newbie seller, you're going to have a lot of questions about tax return, what expenses you can claim, what you can't claim, all that kind of stuff as well. So it's more like just a software online, just like an Excel sheet. The problem with that is like you pay for this one, and then on the top of that, you're gonna need an accountant at the end of financial year who will do the tax return for you. So you will end up paying more money. Normally, accountant will charge you somewhere in the range of 500 to 1,500 pound, depending on how complicated is your bookkeeping. I mean, depending on how many transactions you have, either you are a VAT registered seller, all that kind of stuff as well. So all those things you will have to pay while you are paying for the software, just to get the human help on the top who will do the accounting and bookkeeping. The reason I choose Osome, because you have the software, and on the top of that you have a human help at the same time. If you are a new seller, for example, you can get everything registered just for little as £50 and use 3 months of free accounting, which is enough time for you to decide either you want to go for their next services, which is getting a full package where you will get covered for accounting and bookkeeping, and they will do the tax return for you because they have an actual human accountant. So at the end of the day, if you calculate all the combined cost, the Osome is going to be the cheaper option. And on the top of that, it's all automated. So they have a software which can link with your eBay account, Amazon account, which can link with your bank account, where you can just simply take the picture of your expenses and put that inside the software. If they need something which is missing and you haven't provided the invoice and haven't provided the explanation where that money went, then they will ask you for that as well. So it's all in one system. On the top of that, you will be able to chat with them like within the app. If you have any question, you can just simply leave it as a WhatsApp and they will be able to get back to you as soon as possible as well. So my preference is always going to be something which is a beginner friendly, which is also awesome, and something which can really save you time. And at the end of the day, it's not like you are using a software and then you have to go out again and look for an accountant to do your tax return as well. I would rather just go for which will give me everything all at one place as well. So I will leave the link for that inside the description. Make sure you check it out.